Everybody, and welcome to another brand new video. Today is a car feature, and I feel very blessed today because I am joined by YouTube UK car channel royalty, and you can see it over my shoulder already. It's Ricky from Living Life Fast. Don't be so modest, man. Absolutely smashing it on YouTube at the minute, and he has been crazy enough to invite me down to have a go in his it is insane M4. Now, a few weeks ago I drove a 540 brake horsepower one, but that was just like a map and stuff. This thing has actually been properly played with, properly modified. We're going to go around it, have a look at the spec, have a look at the power figures and all that sort of stuff, and then we're going to go out on it. So, Ricky, man, introduce yourself real quick. Tell me where we can find you.
My name's Ricky Senior, YouTube channel Living Life Fast. Obviously, I document my personal car, which is a BMW M4 competition pack, and mainly I do loads of car features. I try to find the most wackiest, craziest, most powerful cars possible. So, yeah, if you ain't heard of my channel, check it out, and yeah.
It's all linked down below.
Oversubscribe, mate.
Yeah, all down below, linked in the top comment and in the description. So go make sure you give him a look if you don't already. But I'm probably sure you have seen a lot of his stuff around because you've got some big banger videos. So can you tell us about your M4 here?
Yeah, so as I say, it's an M4 competition pack. First thing you may notice is the colour. It looks like Austin yellow. Well, I think it may look like Austin yellow, but it's actually not. It's called Bronzo Zenith. It's a peelable paint. The colour's ripped from a Aventador SVJ that came on a limited run. Originally finished in a matte, we finished it in a gloss. You may notice the wheels as well. NV forged 19-inch, forged aluminium actually. 10.5s on the rear, 9.5s on the front. Wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S. Obviously the main modification on this car, I sent it to Belgium when I first purchased the car. You may have noticed a big finance thing as well. That's probably what everyone I might be getting ripped right now. Yeah, I'm known as a finance man. You type my name in Google, finance comes up. Like, so. I had a massive situation with BMW where actually, because of these mods I've done to this car, they cancelled my finance, and I had to pay my full finance balance in full. Yeah, I had to pay like 52 grand basically.
That's so much money.
Even now it's been, yeah, a bit of a mad one. So yeah, the main reason why it was cancelled is because it was sent to Belgium. So we actually had hybrid turbos installed. A guy called Peter, he's the European distributor of pure turbos. So they're hybrid, pure stage 2 turbos, which makes the turbos capable of around 800 or 900 wheel. Stock turbos
so much power.
550. Yeah, it's seriously quick, man. Very, very. I went into robotic mode then. Sorry, mate.
No, mate. Please, it's great. It's great. I want to know all about the car. So you've added on the exterior as well. You said about the wheels. You've got the massive brake kit on it.
AP Racing Radical.
The carbon splitters as well. You said about that you've put on.
CS front splitter. We've got the M Performance side blades and rear diffuser. CS spoiler as well.
So you said this paint is peelable. So is it like plasti dip? Like, is it like
No, you know what? If you say plasti dip to these guys, mate, they'll rip your head off.
Oh, really? Okay.
But no, like it kind of, yeah, it's a peelable kind of. But no, this is stuck on, you know.
Yeah.
It's kind of like in between, like a PPF. It's not quite PPF, but it does protect the original paint. But as you can see, if you come around the front. Sorry to
no.
Shield, but yeah, I mean, I beat on this car, and as you can see, a few marks do come through, but it's not as bad as when I had the original paint. I peppered up this whole front when I originally had it. But yeah, no, it's obviously a little bit dirty today, but this colour's beautiful when it's nice and clean.
I like the contrast between the carbon, the black, and the gold.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
It's nice. So obviously we've got the KW V3s installed as well, so that absolutely transformed the handling. Yeah, you'll see when you drive, if you've driven like the M4 you went out in the day, this is a little bit different. We had an Army Tricks exhaust system fitted as well, fully decatted. But recently I did a track day, so I took the front, mid and rear box off, fit it back to stock. We've got VRSF downpipes, decatted. And we've also got we're running methanol injection. So it's a stealth tank which is hidden under where you like have the wheel.
Okay.
It's got a custom flash, so it produced 658 to the wheels on a dyno jet in Belgium, and on its pump setting, which is just V-Power 99, it done 600 wheel. Obviously, recently, if anyone's watching, it was dynoed at NVM, which is in Birmingham. It dynoed 667 to the crank horsepower. So don't really know what to say.
What would you say if someone said what power is it? What would be the figure you'd roll off?
I would say 700.
700, yeah.
This guy is dynoed at Mabs. If you watch, he's probably laughing. But yeah, his dyno is very conservative, very real figures. But all I can say is on a dyno jet, which is where most people dyno their cars on, this car would dyno around 750 horsepower. One car with exactly the same setup as this dynoed 770. He's about 800 now.
Wow, that is so much power.
What you're dealing with, like.
Well, the only thing I could probably compare it to is Tommy's M5, the 1000 brake one.
So,
like, that's the only thing I've been out in with that sort of colossal figure. So,
well, this car we've actually raced. We did a half-a-mile event, and yeah, I mean, there's not really much in it low down. So from say about 40 to about 160, we was. Let's not say 160, Tommy's really what you want to but say from about 40 to like 120, 130, they're neck and neck. And then, you know, if he had full traction, which I did have traction to be fair, but yeah, his car's a bit quicker. Like,
yeah.
You get a similar.
Yeah,
what you
cool.
will notice with this car is when you do drive it, with the pure turbos, it's actually a lot laggier. So the problem with the stock S55 turbos is torque kicks in really low, around 1500 RPM. Mine now kicks in around 4-5k.
Okay.
So you can actually get the power down and start travelling forward, and you know it can still spin a bit, but you are travelling forward rather than on the spot.
Yeah, and you've also got on the interior custom seats, haven't you?
Yeah.
And they are, sorry, is it locked or have I just not pulled that hard enough? So inside here we have the Recaro. Are they Recaro CSs?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, Recaro CSs, all custom stitched. Look.
Seat skins. We had the grey Alcantara, black leather.
We did live in life fast. Yeah. Oh, it's in the back as well. Yeah, sweet, rear bench
and the rear seats.
Yeah, that is really nice. Oh, and you got mats as well. Look.
Yeah, got LLF mats as well.
Awesome, man. You got carbon everywhere in there as well. Sweet.
Alcantara wheel, got the gold stitching on the steering.
Oh yeah, let's have a look over there.
Seats as well.
Yeah, that's really smart. It's like a really nice place to be. Awesome, man. So, is there anything else to say before? Oh,
sorry, mate.
You're right. Is there anything else to say before I get to go and have a drive of this thing?
Let's do it, mate.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Sweet. I'll chuck the GoPro in. Right, Ricky, we're in.
We're in, mate.
I'm going to be very careful because I've never driven
you got to be careful, mate.
a car this powerful.
This is
the biggest horsepower car I've ever driven.
I laugh because so many owners' cars I get into, and we do chat before we start recording. And
yeah.
We've got an agreement, do you know what I mean? They're like, cane it.
Right, yeah.
But, you know, it's not even my intentions all the time.
So, we're now on a Twisties. I'm in manual mode, MDM. Ricky set it all up for me how he'd have the car.
Will I be traction off?
I don't want traction. I don't want complete traction off, man. So, I am really intrigued on seeing how these coilovers do. My guys just following around here. Right, it's a straight bit here. Is it warm? It's bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm actually scared to go all the way around the back there. Oh my goodness me. You are right about the torque. That is so much more. Oh my goodness me, these roads. Compared to that other one, you actually, even in like the greasy road, you're still getting some grip.
Yeah. So you'll notice these potholes, but it's not crashing.
Yeah,
it's stiff, but just flattening.
Oh my goodness. It's making my stomach go a bit light.
I enjoy being in the passenger, man.
Oh my god. It feels like it's just gonna take off. Wow.
You'll just see that. You know what? Because I had the MDM recalibrated, so
you just keep going straight.
Yeah, keep going across. Yeah, it's all been calibrated. All my settings, the LSD. It's got the GTS gearbox software.
Oh, sweet, yeah.
So everything's a little bit more loose. Before the traction was very intrusive. Like your car's was very intrusive in it of MDM. With this, it's a little more.
Oh my god, when it comes on boost, it's just, I'm letting off really early. I'm getting a bit of a wimp, if I'm being completely honest, because like...
Yeah, no, the roads are like...
The roads are greasy, greasy, and they're twisty, and this is, I'm going to assume, a very expensive car right now.
This is like the worst kind of roads for this car, but it's an M4 going right, so it can still do these kind of jobs.
Yeah, wow, that is like very exciting.
But this is very dangerous conditions for this car, especially.
Yeah, that's why I'm being.
Like, if you go flat, like,
yeah, we're not when there's bend. Just
I feel this myself, people.
Oh! Jesus. Proper squat. Wow, this is savage. God, it's low miles as well, isn't it?
Well, I picked it up on 18 miles and I've had it for 1 year.
Oh wow,
so I've done 18,000 miles in 1 year.
Not even like putting my foot flat. I'm letting it gently going. I don't want it to surprise me.
The road is a little dodge.
Wow.
Yeah, so like what I notice is even with MDM on, it still caps the power a bit. It just takes that sting off the end.
Yeah.
When you traction off, that's when you get the full sort of 700 horsepower, I feel.
Goodness me, it's just so brutal. The way it delivers that power is so exhilarating. I think that's the only word I can like describe. My heart is like, wow.
You gotta remember it revs to 7600 RPM. Power comes in around 4. Comes on about 3, but it hits around 5k. That's when it stays on strong, and its power keeps growing to the last RPM. Doesn't tail off or anything. But yeah, definitely the wrong roads. Sorry, wrong weather. Let's quickly get in front of these guys, I reckon.
We do that because we're in a 700 brake horsepower M4.
Literally, try to center it up.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, like, yes.
Wow. These seats are absolutely gorgeous as well. They're so comfortable.
Yeah, they are.
When it comes on boost, man, I'm literally letting off at like 5,000 and it's literally just coming on boost and I'm getting scared. It's just because of the back lanes, I think. Oh, these brakes are amazing.
Yeah, the brakes are good.
Goodness me.
Yeah.
If you're new here, I am maybe the single worst passenger in the entire world.
Oh, that's not good. No, it's not good, mate.
And Ricky just said, do you want me to take you for a spin? And I just said, well, why not? Let's try. Last time I was in a BMW, it's powerful. Oh my god. Oh, I'm just going to shut my eyes. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my goodness me, this is absolutely terrifying.
That's one every year.
Yeah. Oh my god, we had it sideways. Oh dearie me. Oh my god, I held onto your seat so hard then I might have left finger fucking prints in it.
Sort of kind of Sunday drive like that.
Yeah, thank God for that.
But yeah, this is, I would say, the greasy, wetty, like, you know, it's not good for this car.
It's
man,
not good
the
for
power
any,
comes in so hard that,
and it's rear wheel drive as well.
Yeah,
So
it flips to the side, man.
God, it makes me so scared. Holy, this thing is so fast. Oh god, it spins like crazy, doesn't it?
It's got, smell that. Must be tyres, isn't it? Yeah, it's got stock charge cooler as well, so like, that's something that, you know, with this car, like after about 2 or 3 runs, it starts to lose a bit of power. The intake temps get a little hot.
I got a bit hot. Oh my god. Oh my days.
Yeah, I think I am actually finally getting used to this power.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm getting used to it.
I'm not. Not yet. Right, Ricky's just gone to pay for the fuel. We're at a Shell, obviously, and I get to go up a dual carriageway now and actually put my foot down. And being in the passenger seat, as you can probably tell by my face, I was very scared. I'm much better behind the wheel of a car than I am in the passenger seat when we're going fast. But I'm looking forward to it. This is a sick day. Make sure you sub to his channel, man. Like, honestly, it means a lot that they do these collabs with me. So, yeah, this is exciting. Right, I am back in the driver's seat. I'm gonna put the steering wheel back down. Sorry, I'm short.
Yeah, it's a bit, the conditions are a bit dodgy out there, aren't they?
Yeah, so, especially down the back road. Right,
I've seen you drifting. You can drive.
There's no third pedal in this one though.
No, I was watching your drift video the other day. I was like, fuck man, I need to get on this, man.
Yeah, man, you should come down and do one with me.
100%.
I'm surprised you haven't done a drift build yet. Just a cheap one.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've never really done any. I've been to one little drift session. So now the straights, like the road's more open. Feel it a bit more. Just.
It's so fast! Oh my goodness me. Are there speed cameras and stuff?
No.
Okay. Wow, this car is just so
Nice gap there, mate. Lovely space.
Oh my goodness me. Oh my god, I just saw how fast
Did you initially have your foot down there?
I had it.
I was holding it, innit?
Yeah, I was
thinking that, man. That gear was holding way too much.
Yeah, I was just genuinely leaning it in, and then I see how fast we were going on the.
You can flat it, man. That's a 4 gear.
I'm just making sure there's nothing. I can't believe how fast it is.
I've done 200 in this, by the way.
Have you?
Yeah.
I can see how. Wow, man, it's so.
No, it's a seriously big car, man. With the dual clutch transmission, like on boost with some of these similar power jack cars, on boost I would say they probably hit harder. They could even be quicker, but because of this dual clutch transmission, it enables for there to be no momentum loss. Unless you got a crazy shifter, it's gonna be very difficult for you to stay with this dual clutch. This is like the equivalent of having an extra 75 brake, in my opinion.
This is insane. I've got the DCT in my M3 as well.
Yeah.
I watched your video on the comparison of both of them.
Yeah.
See how fast this is and how fast it just how fast it is. It's just insane.
No, it's genuinely one of the quickest cars I've ever driven.
Even though this thing has got all these upgrades and it's crazy power, when you drive it normally, it's so easy to drive normally, and we can have a conversation, and like it is almost like the perfect daily / absolutely insane street car. Like
100%. And I've done 18,000 miles on hybrid turbos. Like, look, I haven't got a massive tuner background, you know. The Living Life Fast just somehow turned into a tuning program, you know. But I can tell you that I used to be very worried about hybrid turbos and tuning, and you know, 18,000 miles, as I say, with hybrids, a highly tuned map, custom flash. I've had no issues, like zero.
It's amazing. It's so fast.
It's a brand new car, you know, so maybe that could be.
Yeah, well. And it's so fast.
Yeah, no, it is. It's done 100 to 200 kilometers in around 5.36. So it'll do 62 miles per hour to 124. Yeah, it can do 5 seconds dead if I change the flash. Just to give you an example, a Lamborghini Hurricane will do it in like mid-sixes.
Oh my god, dude.
Wow, boy.
Yes, sorry, let's go past this minute. It's getting a bit addicted to it now. Will it change its gear as well on the load? It's like, what an insane car! Oh my goodness!
Well, it's mad, isn't it? Because look at how fast you're travelling. You still have to guard the throttle, you know.
Yeah.
It'll still be because the roads ain't too great. But mate, third gear is the one. Like that is where you need to feel the.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. This is way
Yeah,
steering
man.
as well, by the way. It's lovely.
Yeah, raw steering wheels. I've got that front.
Lovely.
I mean, the custom. Everything I wanted to do to this car, I've done, and it's all been thanks to in it. about taking it to the next level, you know. So we definitely got to go a bit more savage. You know, this is quick, but I want quicker, man. Like, it handles, it does the straight line stuff as well. But the only problem with this car is round town at low speeds, traffic lights, and you know, when I'm going to these car beats, you've got Golf R's and you've got all kinds of cars, RS3s, they're always, no matter what it is, I get beat basically.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Because it don't put the power down fast a second. So you driving it now casually, by yourself, taking it for a nice spirited drive, yes, it puts the power down.
Yeah.
But when you come up against somebody and you start driving a little bit aggressively, that's when you realise that it's so easy to overwhelm the rear wheels. Because you're now not going to be smooth with the throttle, you're just bam, slap on the throttle, and it will spin up. Like if you just flatten, like you see what we was doing earlier, if you flatten the throttle first, second, third, it will spin through every gear.
Yeah.
Obviously all it takes is a little bit of, you know, guarding, feathering a bit, but yeah.
It's wicked.
With this kind of power, it's like some guys are building their M4s right now and they're looking at about 1,000 wheel. Look at this now with 658 wheel. Imagine these guys are going for around 1,000 wheel.
That's crazy.
So you can't put it down.
Ricky, thank you so much for letting me loose in your car, man.
No worries, mate.
Scared the living Jesus out of me. That was terrifying, but
Coming down and, you know.
no worries at all. Yeah, thank you very much for having me. So, this is Ricky, living life fast. You should have had another F in that name. Living life fucking fast, man. It's terrifying, but the car is insane. I hope you guys like it. Make sure you follow him on his platforms. Make sure you drop me a sub if you're new here. But I'm getting blinded by the sun. Make sure you drop me a sub if you're new here, and here's my Instagram too.
Yeah, any of my guys that are watching from Living Life Fast, make sure to check out Adam as well. Some really, really awesome content, especially you into Hondas as well.
Yeah, Hondas and the drifting. There's a lot of stuff I'm doing, so we're gonna try and think of some builds for this year and have some fun. But yeah, see you guys later.
Okay, see you later.
Okay. You want to be in the video as well, dog? But yeah, see you guys later. Peace.